Okay, everyone, welcome to another video from Level 1. My name is Mishka, and today we're gonna talk about how to book a flight ticket. When I go to flight ticket, everyone they get this feeling that they all nervous when they go to flight ticket, especially if they know that someone can sit next to you in the same flight, going to the same place, and he have a different price than you. Let's say, for example, you're moving from Hamburg and you want to go to London, and let's say that you found this flight ticket costing about 60, maybe 70 euro, let's say 100 euro, for example, and someone sitting next to you, he got the same flight for about 60, maybe 70 euros. So, where did this difference come from? We will try to break down a little bit, and I don't want to talk in science and stupid language that no one gonna understand, but we try gonna make it simple as I can. You see, flight ticket and air travel is like take and give. You have something in your hand, like you have like 10 orange, and someone asking you to buy one of this 10 orange for $1, and the second one asks you to for $1, and the third one asking you for $1, and then you're gonna start notice like someone want this orange, so I'm gonna starting with 1.5, so you sell the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth for 1.5, and so on until you sell the last orange that you have. Be careful here. You can sell it for $10 and you can sell it for just $1. So that is the crazy about travel and air travel, that the algorithm that's working on is kind of tricky. So my advice for you, if you really want to start talking about flight ticket and booking a one, you need to go for a lot of research and Google it. So how many platforms that we can use to buy just one flight ticket? Mainly as a basic, from the early beginning, if you are working in tourism industry, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you work in air ticketing field, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. So we have two systems that who's controlling the ticketing system around the world. You have Galileo and you have Amadeus. So Amadeus is almost 98% of the flight tickets around the world being booked through this application or software. And Galileo is mainly working in USA market and Canada. But so why is it different? I'm not going to talk about the different now, but we're going to talk about the effect. Having this two system, meaning there's two different pricing tag for the same flight ticket. Someone booking a flight from, let's say, he's from Australia and he's currently in Sydney, and he want to book a flight ticket for a friend of him from New York to, let's say, Chicago, okay? And he got a flight ticket costing about, let's say, $50, okay? And other friend, he's living inside and he's from Miami, Florida, and he booked the same flight and it cost him about 35. So you see, it sounds tricky. Now let's hold all this down and put all this science talk shit around and start talking about the normal human being, me, how I should book my flight ticket. First of all, where are you gonna go? So you decide that where you're gonna go, and after that, where is my next or my nearest airport? Let's say you're living in a London. If you're living in a London, then you have a problem. How many airports in London? You know that's a problem, and you might find the same destination from this different airports with different price. So that's depending on where the airport that you're gonna go from. So once you pick up that, so let's say I'm gonna go from London Heathrow, and you choose your next destination, and you want to go to Istanbul. That's perfect. So you're gonna go from London Heathrow because it's so near to you and so convenient for you to go from London Heathrow to Istanbul Ataturk in Turkey. So the second thing you need to do is make yourself flexible, especially for the people who's booking the round trip. And let's say that you want to go at the end of the month, so you just got your paycheck and you want to spend some money and you got a vacation ahead. So book way before you decide to travel. Let's say that you want to travel in April, okay? Start looking for this ticket in February, maybe January, gonna be really nice for you. So this 60, 90, 120 day before the flight ticket give you a huge advance in the in just picking up whatever you want, because you have like a blizzard of time ahead of you. So that's number one. Be flexible all the time, and try not to book the last minute, because last minute can be so tricky, can be so high expensive and bloody expensive, and it can be so cheap that you're like, I'm gonna buy 10. So that's it. Choose your destination, choose when you're gonna go, and where exactly you're gonna go. The second thing is, that's also kind of tricky thing, but you need to take care of that. Which platformer should go for my flight ticket? Let's say that you're gonna go with TuiFly or Pegasus Fly or Aerowings or whatever kind of airlines that you find out. So, and Jet, of course, JetSky and JetBlue. Uh, Sometimes you can find that booking through directly the airline can be a big benefit for you if you are this kind of friendly people to collecting this air miles and the stuff. But if you don't care about that, you're just looking for this price tag was like really cheap one, then you might consider other platforms and other ways to book the flight ticket itself. Let's say that you're gonna go for through some websites and third party websites, be careful here, and then you pick up this same thing and you start going google it all over the place. My recommendation, don't do that. Once you start, especially with the flight tickets, once you start decision about where you're gonna go and how long you're gonna stay there, don't just go through this third party's website like I don't know, I don't know how to say that, but hold on a minute and starting opening a new browser, making sure this one is secure, a VPN, and Google it. And you're gonna see that there's a difference between when you open the same search from your own browser and when you open the same search from a different browser. First, you're gonna save your data that being collected by the websites that they want to know where you're gonna go, and then give you all this codes for discounts, and you must hurry up 20 seat left, and so don't put yourself in this kind of push, and open a new browser with a VPN so you can like escape all of this hassling gonna happen. After that, try different, which is mean you open Google Flights, you open the airline itself website, you open a third party, you open application. Try different and think smart. So if you think that one of them is convenient for you and you feel flexible with it and you feel free with it and you feel comfortable with it, then go with it. But if you're this person like me who's been looking always for this cheap flight tag, then you keep looking until you find one that really suits you. Fly smart. That's it. Just fly smart. And also you should know what kind of traveler are you. Are you this one who's like doesn't care about any kind of price, or are you this one who's caring about the miles and the points and how to be this patron for some airlines? So, fly smart, fly safe. If you have any question, please ask. Share, like, and subscribe. It's my first time to say that.